Good
You're
morning.
taller than me, but your head's now our heads are the same size, but I'm shorter than you.
Hold on. It's the just barely into the show. 30-second critique of the way we look and sound.
I
All
am.
right, what we got?
I'm my head is smaller than yours,
I'm glad you're
and you're
finally
taller than
admitting
I
that.
am.
Do what?
Your head is small. What did you say? No, your head.
Nothing.
Good morning, Eric.
Hey there. What's happening? How are you? How are you? How are you?
How
Eric.
you doing?
Did you get out of those green leather pants yet?
Oh, thank you, Eric. So,
Thank you. Appreciate it, ma'am.
um, so I'm on this new kick.
You are?
Okay, I'm
Okay.
eating chicken salad,
Right?
but I put dill pickle chips on top of it.
Chicken salad with dill pickle chips.
Mhm.
That could be good.
It's really good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So is this like
Jackie.
the? Oh, we have a Jackie in the house.
We have a Jackie in the house.
All right.
How's my grand dogs? Morning, Perrin.
Let's see what we're gonna. Oh, you know what?
What?
Jackie, your name came up in conversation this morning.
When?
6:20.
Why?
Hold on. Let me get to it.
Oh.
Hold on just a second.
Oh, Atlanta? No.
No, that was there too, but that wasn't directly to.
What happened?
Oh, what day is it? Hold on.
Today's Thursday.
It's the Incredible Kid Day.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
They keep.
Yeah.
So-
Hold on.
Good morning,
It
Victoria.
is an absolutely Incredible Kid Day.
Yes.
Now, Jackie, I know you're a grown woman, but
But she's still my child.
right. So to Cindy, you're still a kid, my kid. You know.
Well,
So she mentioned you affectionately this morning,
I have
insinuated your greatness or incredibleness, whatever. Just thought you'd like
Lori,
to
will
know.
you be my word buddy? That's what Perrin just said. No, I actually. This is weird. Okay.
Right.
I have this thing when people call their children like my kid.
Yeah.
A kid is a goat, a baby goat. Your offspring is a child,
Yeah.
not a kid. A kid is a goat. I don't know why, but that's just my kid, my kid. No, it's not your. What, you have a baby goat? I'm just.
Jackie says I was pretty cool.
She wasn't too bad. She had her moments, but
That's funny.
I'm sure I had mine too. So
Okay.
I can't blame her for that.
Victoria's with us this morning. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, so Jackie has little Daisy, who's, I don't know, not even a foot tall. Like when she's standing on all 4 feet,
right.
she's a beagle.
Mm-hmm.
And then she has her two German short-haired pointers, which
Okay.
are Roger and Lainey. They have a fence that's probably, how high do you think your fence is, Jackie? 3 feet tall, maybe? Something like that. And it's like in their front yard.
Right.
Well, Roger and Lainey, having the legs that are, like this long, they've learned how to jump the fence.
They have no problem with that, right?
They go whoop right over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's what Jackie is dealing with now. And
Okay.
you don't know. Have you come up with a solution? Maybe like an invisible fence around the fence?
Is it legal? just wondering.
Okay.
I know you're pretty cool and everything, but I don't want you to do something you shouldn't be doing.
Right. She was a pretty cool kid. She had her moments, but like
Well,
I
what was
said,
cool? What was cool about Jackie? What was it she was aware of that made you think this kid gets it?
when she was in like 7th or 8th grade is when she decided she wanted to be an air traffic controller.
7th grade?
It was like 7th or 8th grade.
Seventh
Am I
grade.
right on that, Jackie? Yeah, her fence is like 3 feet.
I want to be an air traffic controller.
Because our neighbors, getting
So
a taller fence with electric fence built in. Now you go. Now you're smart.
okay, that worked.
I think wasn't it 7th or 8th grade, Jackie? And for the food portion, free Dairy Queen. Oh, you did tell me that yesterday. Of course, she has a cool mouth. Well, there's that.
Victoria, do you want us to get one for you and eat it?
What about my other child? She's in Florida. She's kind of a kid. Nothing against you. I know I don't.
Right.
Oof, I don't know. It was something like that.
Mm-hmm.
My other child has some issues. We'll just put it that way. She's in Florida. But she has some issues. She's trying to find herself, is what we'll
There
just
you
say
go.
it that way.
There you go.
So, but yeah,
Well,
I don't talk to her very often. I talk to Jackie all the time. Jackie calls me on her way home from work because she's bored when she's driving. So she
Yeah.
calls mom to
Right.
buy the time. Yes, eat one for me. Oh, Dairy Queen ice cream cone today, free.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to check that out, maybe. But it's all the way up there.
I know.
Kill Devil
Gee, what a
Hills.
hassle. What a hassle.
It's a
I mean,
whole, what,
it's right
2
at the
miles?
Collington light.
It's 2 whole miles.
Look, take the beach road, and when you get to the stop quick or whatever it is, turn left, and you're there.
The Stop and Shop.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
Mhm.
whatever it is.
That's where I got one of my dresses one
The
time.
convenience store with the hot sauces, all those sandwiches, and tons of clothes and sunglasses and shoes.
And flip flops.
And flip-flops.
Yep.
Interesting place.
They
Anyway.
got it all. Mhm.
One of those Outer Banks places you walk into and go, where am I? What am I? Look at all this
That's
stuff.
we had a little black dress party at my old work,
Right?
and that's where I got my little black dress.
Oh, this is pre-Publix
This
then.
is pre-pub. Oh, this is before we lived here.
Oh, okay.
But you
all
will
right.
go to the Sand Trap Tavern for a quesadilla. If I pass
Mm,
by, I don't.
That's right.
Or did I go up there once?
Yeah. If you
No,
had
I was going up that way for something. I was going up
Right.
to the shopping center up there, the store.
if you had a quesadilla buddy, this would be easy.
Yeah,
Somebody to pick up the quesadillas for you.
kind of like a Staples button,
Like a Staples
easy.
buddy.
but quesadilla.
Quesadilla buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were pretty darn good though. Have to admit that. But I very
Oh.
rarely. I mean, I've only done that once, but I was on my way back because
Yeah.
that was pre Key West. 'Cause
Okay.
Mr. D needed a new tote bag thing,
Mhm.
like luggage thing to take with it.
Right.
And he found one that he liked at Marshall's, but he
Gotcha.
didn't buy it.
He didn't.
So that
That means it's gone the next time you show up there.
Well, I went back
Yeah.
the next day and I did get it.
Oh, you
That's-
did get it.
Which is why I was on
Nice.
I was passing right by the Sand Trap
Okay.
Tavern. So that's why I
That
thought, you know what? I'm
Makes
just
more
gonna
sense.
go in here and get that quesadilla. So I did.
Okay.
So
Eric
yeah.
says he always stops by for ice cream there when he and Net come.
Oh,
to
no,
town,
You gotta go
so-
to some of the local ice cream places.
Well, yeah, that I'm sure you got the whole week.
That's true.
Yeah, you
That's
know.
But no, I mean that's the DQ thing is a franchisee type of thing where
True.
mom and pops really aren't.
True.
I am there on March 27th. It's a Friday night.
Where's this? Oh, the Sanderling.
Because I'm going to be going there for bingo. Excuse me, bisque and bingo.
That's turned into a thing.
I don't know
that's
how
kinda
long they're going to
cool.
keep doing it. I don't know because I think once the busy season, I mean, nothing against the Sanderling, but once the season picks up,
Yeah.
I can't see myself fighting Friday afternoon traffic to get up there
I got you.
or
Hang on.
fighting Friday afternoon traffic to get back from there.
All right. We've got 40 seconds to break, which means
Which means what? Kristen, if you're here, grab your helmet. No,
That's
ooh.
pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Good morning from the great sunny day in Grandy. Hi, Shelton. How you doing?
Mike's up. Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5, The Shark, Double Vision from Foreigner. Good morning, Bill and Cindy. Good morning, Killer Hits all day. It is 8:09. It is a Thursday.
Yes, it
Little
is.
Friday.
The last day of winter, the
Oh,
day before the first day of
oh my
spring.
goodness
I mean,
gracious.
there's so many ways you can describe today.
All right, so we're going to have to find out if we're wearing shorts tomorrow or
No.
not. No, right off the bat, that's
No.
not going to happen.
My legs aren't tan enough yet.
I got you. All right. Well, anyway, your forecast, your shark forecast, brought to you by First Flight Dental, accepting new patients of all ages, right there on Collington Road, across from Collington Cafe. A call for an appointment, 252-441-8882.
Look for some sunshine this afternoon, high of 54. Clear tonight down to 40, mostly sunny tomorrow, and 64.
Right now, we have 36 in Coinjock. A little windshield scraping going on in some places around the Albemarle
Yeah,
area.
we
this
heard about
morning.
that in Elizabeth City.
Yeah, 35 in Hertford this morning. Right now, 43 in Nags Head at 102.5, The Shark. And you know what?
Uh-huh.
It's 7:10 this morning. We said
Uh-huh.
something.
Uh-huh.
We said be listening during the
8 o'clock hour.
8 o'clock hour and the, well, we shouldn't say it again. All right.
Mm-mm.
We did say 8 o'clock hour.
we
Here
did.
we are. It's 8:10.
We did. So
Is
that
it-
technically classifies it as part of the
Is
8
it
o'clock hour.
Time to do something? Do you think it is?
I think so. I do believe that Sawyer's House of Furniture in Elizabeth City
Mm-hmm.
would love us to give you a keyword so you can qualify to possibly win a brand new living room set.
It's an entire living room set, and it is just nice.
It is nice.
It would look great in your house,
It
your
would.
apartment,
It would.
your second place, whatever it is.
It would.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what you need to do, first of all, is use our special Cozy Up text to win line.
All right, that is 252-255-0953.
Okay. So once you have that like set up to send a text, send us the word Ottoman.
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 Like the,
Ottoman.
is that like the Ottoman Empire?
Maybe.
I don't know either. It just came to mind. You
It's
know
an
me.
It's just a fancy word for a stool
I get a question in my head. I
or a
ask it.
footrest. You know, it's
Okay.
it's a fancy word for a
Yeah,
stool or
I know.
footrest.
Yeah, yeah.
Ottoman.
We've had. You know what?
Yes.
You know what they're good for? Prop your feet up, okay, or scoot them over to the window and put your little dog on top so they can look out the window.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
like
multi-purpose thing.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those. So,
All right, so that could be part of that living room suite from Sawyer's House of Furniture. What's the key word? Ottoman.
Ottoman.
Spell it.
Ottoman. Ottoman.
All right. Text away 252-255-0953. The special Cozy Up
And cash in text
contest
line.
line. All right, stick around. Less than 10 minutes away. It is Today in Music and more killer hits on the way to.
Need a laugh in the morning and all your favorite.
All right, hang on one second. Aaron had a question.
It better be good. What is it? All right, are we there? We're rolling.
According to my calendar, Aaron,
Okay.
it says
Excuse me.
spring begins.
Oh, here we go.
It says it right. Where is
All
it?
right.
Right. Hold on.
Wiki Parrot has a bone to pick, apparently,
Right
on the start of spring.
It says spring begins.
Okay, that's
and it's
tomorrow.
on the 20th.
Okay,
Hold on.
so what do we have? We have some conflicting.
Well, she said she thought it was the 21st.
Okay,
And sometimes it is. It depends on the year. Sometimes it is the first or 21st. Sometimes
Okay.
it's the 20th. And let me double check that my calendar is correct. Hold on. When is the first day of spring 2026?
yeah.
10:46 a.m. on March 20th will be the beginning of spring.
All right, well there you have it.
Ta-da! All right.
Word, buddy.
Sorry. The word, Perrin, is Ottoman. Ottoman. Ottoman.
Ooh, sorry.
Oh, my nose itches. What does that mean?
Kissful.
Kiss a fool?
So it is. I always thought somebody.
maybe.
No. Wait.
No,
Somebody's talking about you.
that's if your ear itches. I've always heard if your nose itches that somebody's coming to visit you, but Perrin says it means you're going to kiss a fool,
Right.
and other people have said that as well. Oh my
Okay.
nose!
All
So
right.
I did one of those. I forgot to set my alarm last night, but I woke up in time anyway. But I didn't take a shower last night, and I had to take a shower, so I woke up a little later than what I
Right.
normally would with an alarm, but I still made it on time, and I look really bright. I
Okay,
have
that's the
zero makeup on.
14
Zero.
minutes into the show. Visual critique has begun.
Mhm.
What do we got?
Well, it's on this one. I look
Well, you
really
look
bright.
you look more tan than I do today. If we're going to talk about this, I think we
See, I think I look really pale. I have no makeup on.
see.
look like I
You're
have
watching me look
bags.
over at the
I look
monitor
like I
to
have
see what that
bags
one
under
looks
my
like.
eyes. See, I need to
Okay,
pull this
all
up
right.
a little bit.
You need some of that stuff to put under your eyelids.
Yes, no, that stuff.
No, you don't use that. Never. Have you ever used that before?
I tried it once.
Okay.
Oh, gotta run into Craw. All right. We'll see.
All right,
you
Lori.
soon. Don't
Have-
run. Just walk.
Have a great work day.
Just walk. You don't have to run.
No, that's how she gets stuff done.
That's true.
She's on the run. Heard it from a friend who. Heard it from a
See,
friend who.
I thought of Band on the
Oh,
run.
that's what you thought. Okay, everything's music for
Or
Cindy
Pink
and I.
Floyd. Run, run,
Now, I wouldn't have thought of Pink
Run.
Floyd.
run, run. I'm okay.
She's a little runaway.
She's a little
Yeah.
runaway. Ding, 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 ding. That was before Richie Sambora was part of Bon Jovi, by
All
the
right,
way.
everybody. Parrot has requested that
Oh.
Lori beep when she passes
All right,
by.
that's on the way back.
On the way back?
She's already in Corolla.
Okay.
She has to run into it. So she's already there in the parking
That's right. She is. That's what she says.
Mhm,
You're right.
mhm.
You read that correctly. I
Yep,
totally
yep,
missed
yep.
it. thought she was out the door to Corral.
All right, will do. Oh
All
no,
right.
she's probably already been to Kitty Hawk and
She's probably on the turn.
she's done Kitty Hawk, I'm guessing, and she's already up
Yeah.
in Corolla.
Okay.
It is
what?
preparation 8. What?
What are we talking?
I don't know.
Oh, you put under your eyes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
she says
Oh,
it's got the
okay.
same stuff in it.
It does. Same thing. Like a lot of
Right.
beauty queens, from what I understand, they'll take that and rub that on their thighs too.
Beauty queen?
Beauty pageant.
Oh, you said
contestants,
beauty.
Beauty queens. Yes. See, look at me.
Thought you said
I'm learning Lori's schedule.
I thought you said booty queen. Sorry.
What did you? Duty queen?
No
What?
booty.
Booty.
I was
Beauty.
I was in the ditch over to the right.
Beauty, not booty.
I swear I thought that's what you said.
Beauty.
And then there was
Uh,
preparation H mentioned just seconds before.
But
It was-
I did try that other stuff,
she's
that little
like- she's-
serum.
She's ignoring me.
I am.
Sorry.
I did try the not always. They're not always on the 20th or 21st parent, by the way. I'm Dory today. No, sometimes it's the 20th, sometimes it's the 21st.
Okay.
It depends on the year. I don't know what, but yeah, it varies from
These
year to
solar
year.
system things and the way they
The
spin.
solstices and all
I
right,
don't
hold on.
know.
What was the first day of spring in 2025?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm just looking. It was also Thursday, March 20th.
Holy smokes.
What will be the first day of spring in 2027?
Uh-oh.
March 20th.
I see a trend
What
here.
will be the first day of spring in 2028? March 19th, because
Okay.
there is a leap year.
Ask this question.
Ask this question. What?
Will there be a first day of spring on March 21st?
Will there be a first day of spring on March 21st? That's a good question. Won't see a March 21st equinox again until 2101.
We're not going to be here.
No. Meteorologically speaking, the first
Yeah.
official first day of spring is March 1st,
Right.
not March 20th.
Gotcha.
And the last is May 31st. Weather scientists divide the year into quarters to make it easier to compare seasonal and monthly. Okay. But yeah, so we won't see one until yeah. Okay. All righty.
Uh-oh. That's, oh, man. Now,
today.
Tammy thinks is wondering. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's just wondering.
Victoria
We're
said
here.
it's
It is today.
Foy says it's today. It's like Easter. Who determines the date for it?
I'm going to look that up. Keep
There
on
is a
talking.
reasoning behind that.
I'm going to get you the right
Um,
answer.
I know the reasoning behind that, but I'll let him get you the right answer because I'll.
Yeah, I want to be
probably
able to
mess it up.
read it
Yeah.
intelligently
I
to
will,
make sure I get to you the right
will mess it
information.
up. I will.
How
mess
is
it
the
up.
date of Easter determined?
right?
Oh, come on.
It has to do.
All right, here we go.
With-
All right.
Hold on.
It says
It says
Easter is celebrated on the first Sunday after the first full moon, which is the Pascal full moon,
Mhm.
occurring on or after the vernal equinox
Mhm.
fixed on March 21st. So this has everything to do with March 21st.
Mhm.
It's the first Sunday after the first full moon after tomorrow. That's
Okay.
when it is.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Invoices in the mail, Eric.
All right.
No
yeah,
problem.
Good. So is the check.
That's right.
All right. So why is DQ doing this free cone day?
They do it, just like the 7-Eleven does the Slurpee day.
Well, that makes sense. It's
Yeah.
7-Eleven. What's the DQ day? What's
Oh,
the significance of
yes.
319?
I don't know. It's I see where you're at with that one.
Mm-hmm.
I
I mean,
don't
the
know.
7-Eleven thing makes complete sense.
Yeah.
And Taco Tuesdays makes complete sense when they're held on Tuesdays
Right.
because it's a Taco Tuesday. But what is a DQ free cone day? What is the significance of March 19th? Just curious. Just saying.
Another great question.
All right.
What?
I'm going to ask it.
Okay.
Why does Dairy Queen do free cone days on March 19th? Everyone's favorite free DQ. Get your Dairy Queen vanilla cone at participating
Right.
just in time for spring.
Okay.
I'm trying to see why.
We have a guest.
And bring more happiness.
And you
to the
can't
farm.
see her right when she enters the studio any longer.
no.
On our cameras, you have to wait for that.
Look, she's popping her head.
Shelly's here.
I don't know. Spring is just around the corner. They do it on March 19th, the day before the start of spring.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Okay, that makes
Where's
sense.
that at?
We're
Is
talking
that
about the
your
free
cue?
the
Yep.
free cone.
Yeah.
Free vanilla cone day.
That's right.
You'd be even more thrilled if it was a blizzard.
They have good.
No, that would be in
yes.
December or January.
He
Thank you.
It's so ridiculous because
Right.
the blizzards he gets aren't on the menu.
Oh,
I think.
what does he choose?
He
Is this
he just
Starrell?
wants- Yes, this
Okay.
is Darrell. He wants the vanilla ice cream
Uh-huh.
with
Okay.
the chocolate dip sauce whipped up inside of it to make little
Okay.
chocolate chips.
Right.
It freezes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
And that's it.
That's it.
all right?
That's all he wants. So he's got
So,
to be
like,
extra.
So when they dip the cone in and they get the
The hard
chocolate,
chocolate stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
the shell,
Like
so to
magic
speak.
shell, yeah.
Right. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Hey,
Actually,
Shelly.
I've
Hi,
been-
Shelly. Hey,
Hi,
Shelly.
Oh,
Hi,
hey,
Shelly.
Hi. Yo. Good morning.
Hi.
There's another one.
Hello, Perry.
Hi.
Hello, Foy.
How's it
Hello,
going this
Perry.
week, Shelly? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm
Every-
doing all
everything-
right for the most
Doing
part.
okay.
All right.
Yeah, I just got off work this morning at my other job.
Oh, wow.
Getting ready to
Come here and do your
yeah.
job here.
Yeah, and
Makes
then I'm
sense.
going to Lowe's and I'm picking up some stuff. And then
Uh-oh.
I'm planting potatoes and
Oh, spring stuff.
See, right
Spring
now
stuff.
she's
Mhm.
planting potatoes.
planting potatoes.
You just have to go grab potatoes and cut them in chunks and bury them and let
Yes.
the eyes. Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Actually, mine are
Or you're sprouting.
they're chitting right now. Yes, that's
Excuse
called
me?
chitting.
When the okay.
Here's it. I'm on
With a CH, right?
With a CH, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Mouth people. Yeah.
I've got a great story about that.
You go.
Please remind
What
me.
booty pageant?
Please remind me to tell you about the story about the CH sometime.
Oh dear. Okay.
Holy-
All
we don't
I
have-
can tell you a story about
Oh,
Phyllis
is that your
Tile
teacher?
on
Yeah,
BBC.
yeah. We
Oh,
don't have
dear.
time right now.
Okay.
Oh, my.
All right. In fact, we're coming up on a hard break here.
Okay. Well,
so,
do your break. I'll
yeah.
come back. I need to go talk to Jim for a second.
All right, that'll work.
And I shall return.
Sounds good.
See you.
Thanks, Shelly.
Okay.
All right, put your helmets on if you need a crash helmet for the break, and we'll talk about today in music for you. How about that?
All right.
Sounds good to me too. Hang on. Mike's up. Your station for the killer hits 102.5. The Shark with hot, not quite hot at all, but warmer. That's cool. We're sitting here talking on our live stream on Facebook. By the way, Bill and Cindy in the morning, killer hits all day. 102.5 The Shark.
That's
Also live on Facebook and Outer Banks Free TV right now. And we're talking about the first day of spring coming.
And my microphone. Oh, there we go. It's sound now.
I'm so sorry.
You did it again.
All right. Well, there's some
You're trying to
issues
shut me
there. I'm not blaming anything.
No,
It's-
you're
it's
just trying to shut me up.
It's my responsibility. And I didn't hit your button. I apologize. But we're talking about being the first day of spring tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday is the equinox itself,
Mm-hmm.
technically. So,
Mhm.
warmer temperatures coming. There's no
Mhm.
doubt about that.
Absolutely. It's going to be only 54 today, though, but some sunshine. Clear tonight down to 40. Mostly sunny tomorrow, 64. And then into the 70s, closer to 80 over the weekend.
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be nice. Right now, we have 36 in Plymouth, 38 in Norfolk. We have 43 in Nagsett at 102.5 The Shark.
Today, music now brought to you by Bojangles. At Bojangles, they serve up those hot, fresh, made from scratch buttermilk breakfast biscuits all day, every day.
Mhm.
So anytime you're ready, it's Bo time.
All right, so let's get this thing started. Whether you're hitting the air, whether you're just getting up and getting going and wonder what's going on with this particular day in music, we got you covered. 1955. Think about this. Rock and roll officially invades the big screen.
Hmm?
The film Blackboard Jungle premiered in New York City, featuring Bill Haley and his Comets. Rock Around the Clock was the song.
Okay.
It was spilt right over the opening credits. You couldn't get away from it. First rock and roll song, I think, really. It was the first time a rock song was used in a major Hollywood movie, and it changed the culture forever. No doubt about that. It was an incredible thing. 1962, young folk singer named Robert
Zimmerman.
Zimmerman better known as Bob Dylan, released his self-titled debut album. It only had 2 original songs, was initially a slow seller. Labels even called it not so good, but it laid the foundation for a legend named Bob Dylan.
It was 1982. On a tragic note, the guitar world lost Titan Randy Rhoads, who was with Ozzy Osbourne. He was his guitarist. He died in a freak plane crash at just 25 years old. His guitar style still influences, though, every single shredder you hear today.
Weren't they filming a music video when this accident happened? That's the story I know.
I don't remember.
Helicopter and a
it
bus.
was something.
It was bad.
They tried to like do a
Buzz.
flyby.
Do a flyby.
Yeah, do a flyby of
It didn't
Ozzy
work.
Osbourne's, and it just didn't. It crashed.
man.
Boom, bang, boom. 1988, a little-known band from Washington played the Community World Theater in Tacoma. For the first time ever, they ditched names like Skid Row and Bliss and took the stage as Nirvana.
Ooh, really?
Nirvana, yes. a
That's
little-known
pretty
name.
cool. How about music birthdays?
Michael Urbano. He is the session and touring drummer with Smash Mouth and
Yes.
Lindsey Buckingham and John Hyatt.
Okay.
66 today. Ricky Wilson, he's the guitarist with Rock Lobster. Of course, the B-52s.
Love Shack.
73.
Wow.
Yes. Billy Sheehan, he was the bassist with David Lee Roth, also with Steve Vai. He is 73 as well.
And that is Today in Music. Stick around. 10 minutes away. Less than. We've got news and weather together and more killer hits on the way, too.
102.5 The Shark. What are we waiting?
I'm agreeing with Perrin. It's loud when we come back from talking.
Is she saying that?
No, she did yesterday, remember? But no, I could tell.
Okay.
Hearing you talk and hearing me talk,
Okay.
it's one tone, and then you hit that button and it's.
Then it's loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All
I
right.
don't know if it's
There's some,
tweaking.
yeah. You're looking at the behind the scenes, the stuff that we talk about all the time.
Mhm,
The little intricacies or whatever you talk about of the sound of the radio station,
Mhm.
especially when you make a big move from one studio to the
another.
other.
Mhm.
There's little things that it might take a week or two to find and listen and hear.
Yep.
Actually find. And we're finding them one by one, but we're knocking them out. But thank you for your patience.
Uh-huh.
And Perrin, thank you for your diligence. Absolutely. I mean, you're cleaning lettuce now, but
Yeah. Washing lettuce.
washing.
Are you on
lettuce.
fries?
Maybe on fries. By
Right
now,
now,
she's
I'm
been doing
washing
the lettuce
lettuce.
thing for a while.
Soon I'll be on fries,
Yeah, right.
then assistant manager. And
Oh
that's
my
when
gosh.
the big
bucks start rolling in.
So Victoria says she loves that movie. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I don't think I've ever even
Blackboard
heard-
Jungle.
I don't even think I've heard of that.
Is that the
movie.
one?
Yeah, I've never heard of that movie.
Okay.
I have to
make sure
admit.
we're there.
All right. So when Shelly comes back, we'll talk about
Yeah.
CH.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got this story. Just
And
hang
Eric
tight.
said chitty chitty bang bang. That was on TV not that long ago.
right.
And
right.
Mr. D actually stopped on it, and we were watching it for a little while. Interesting movie. Interesting movie.
Well, it was the 50s, 55, right? So what you said?
Sure.
Okay. So obviously it was in black and white,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and who all was in it? Bill Haley in the Comets.
Sure.
Let's see if there are who the other musicians
Perrin
were.
says you just want to do all the talking today.
You talking to me?
Yeah. She's talking to you. I got to sneeze. I don't know where.
Bless
that's
you,
coming
bless you,
from.
bless
Thank
you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm cooking with fire. See, right now, I'm washing lettuce. Soon, I'll be on fries. Then,
All right.
assistant manager.
Okay.
And that's when the big bucks start rolling in.
All right. So the actors
Mm-hmm.
in Blackboard Jungle.
Okay.
Let's see. Glenn Ford was
Okay.
the teacher. Richard Dadier.
Mm-hmm.
Sidney Poitier as Greg Miller.
Okay.
Vic Morrow as the rebellious Artie West. And also an early role for Jamie Farr, who went on
Oh,
to
Klinger.
be Klinger in MASH.
She was replying to Eric's comment of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
What about that?
That's the movie that she loves. Not the blackboard beard, whatever it was you were talking about. The one that you're filling everybody in about. She was talking about chitty chitty bang bang. I love you. Chitty chitty bang. Chitty chitty bang bang. Chitty chitty bang bang. Chitty,
You made me do all that work.
all right.
Oh well.
Parents cooking with fire. All right, I'm lost.
Cooking with
I don't
fire.
know what that come. I
I
don't know.
don't know either.
Real tomato ketchup, Eddie. Real tomato ketchup.
That's
Eddie.
so funny.
Only the best for you, Clark.
Are you serious?
Are you serious, Clark?
The reason he didn't. Oh, the reason I didn't turn on your mic was that the button sticks. I hate to tell you that.
You beat it.
It's happened 3 times this
Just
week.
push it
alone.
gently. Push it gently. Just touch it. Just tap it in.
Can I touch
Tap.
you?
Just tap.
Thank you.
Just tap it in. Because you go,
Right.
you don't have to beat it. You gentle. Gentle. Just touch. Just push some pressure.
All
on
right,
it.
I got it.
Don't stab it.
Don't stab it.
Push on. Just gentle.
It should work.
It does when you do it gently.
Right. No, it doesn't say. I bet you if you read the instructions on this entire unit, it doesn't say, now push it gently or it might not work. Just say it.
Would you want somebody coming up and going to you, or would you rather them come up and just go,
I got what you're saying.
you know,
I do.
you don't have to slam car doors.
Right, right.
So why would you have to slam the button? You don't. Just gentle. Just it'll close. It'll
Mm-hmm.
happen. When you open up a cabinet, do you slam it closed?
All the
No,
time.
you just close it.
I'm like, where's my
So you
food?
just push on it. I'm okay. Love fire pyromania. Okay.
What is Eric talking about here? What's it, what,
Um,
love, fire, pyromaniac.
Tammy's hot or Tammy says she's hot today.
Used to fire large gas kilns for ceramics.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Did you do pottery?
Yes.
Is that what it
Right.
is? Okay.
Like in Ghost.
Yeah, I got you.
What's going on this
Gotcha.
weekend besides the Pioneer Theater? I
Right.
really have no idea, Foy. I'm thinking there's a Soundside event
Right.
market or something.
Mhm.
I don't know what's going. I haven't looked yet. I won't look until this afternoon.
Mhm.
When are you going home? Just curious, because I know it's Ladies' Week, and then I'm sure you're counting down the days, Foy, more than I am. April 1st will be here before you know it, and you know what that means.
Water's on.
Water's on. Woo, woo, woo.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure everybody at Charlie's Angels is excited about that.
Right.
Yeah, it's hard not having running water.
Especially when you're used to having
Mhm.
running water. Think about that. Think about like when you might be in a situation where the power goes out, and because of the way
You're on a
you
well.
get your water, you're on a well. It means you don't have water. If you have county or city water and it's in a system, yeah, you might have water.
Imagine not having a usable bathroom facility.
It'd be tough.
I did
It'd be
it for
tough.
almost 3 months.
Really, in
It
your
was-
home,
Our septic tank, something happened to it, and we
right?
no, but I saw that. I have it like saved on my TV so I can go back and watch it later, Victoria.
Okay.
The JFK Jr. love story.
Where is that?
I
Where
have
is that
to find-
streaming?
I saw it. I found it on. Did I find it on YouTube TV? I think I don't.
Did
I
you?
don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember what one is streaming it, but
Mm-hmm.
something happened with our septic and it was clogged, and for some reason I flushed the toilet one time and it came back in to the house.
Right. Right.
Mr. D went upstairs and was taking a shower,
Mhm.
and suddenly it was coming out of the toilet downstairs. I'm like, no. So there was a clog, so we could not use we could not put any water down the drain.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to shower, we would shower upstairs, but we would plug the bathtub so it wouldn't drain.
Yeah.
And we took a bucket. Luckily, we had a window in our bathroom. We would take a bucket and scoop the water
Into
out
the
of
tank.
out of the bathtub and put it into the I can't. I don't think it's.
Foy says Disney Plus is
I
where.
don't think so.
You don't
I
think
don't
that's
have
where
Disney
it is?
Plus, and I could watch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fox and tomorrow on Hulu. See, there we go. Okay.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
watching?
There you go.
The
The JFK.
JFK Jr. love story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of that?
Huh?
Shelley, have you seen any of that?
No.
You haven't?
Have
Okay.
not.
All right.
Daryl Hannah's mad.
Daryl Hannah's
Oh,
mad
she's livid and
because
wrote-
of.
because of the way they
Oh.
portrayed her.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's always kept her mouth shut
Uh-uh.
about everything in her life. She's so
Yeah.
close to the
Except
best,
the fact that she's married to Neil Young.
which I just can't see. But
Well,
whatever.
Jackson Brown before that.
Mhm.
I know. I don't get
What-
it. I don't get it. It
I don't
makes no
either.
sense.
Well, she's the
So-
only one that ever looked at Neil and says, "I love your hair."
Exactly.
And he was smitten.
But yeah, well,
I'm making a joke about Neil Young's haircut.
Why
Yeah.
would she look at him and say, "I
Right.
love you"?
Right, exactly.
Exactly right.
But anyway,
That's
okay,
right. Well, he left his wife for her, so
yeah,
there's always that.
All right, so
So, yeah.
all right, you're looking for a story.
okay.
That's
We're
right. You
looking
said you were
for
gonna come
a
back.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang story.
Chitty Chitty Bang.
No,
Well,
it's not.
No, the
What?
CH.
Oh, the CH.
What was the word you used?
chitting?
Yes, exactly.
Which is what the potatoes are.
Chitting. CHITTING.
Mhm. Okay.
That's when
So-
they grow sprouts.
Yeah. So first grade,
Up
Mhm.
here.
little Billy.
Yeah.
He could say the word church, chicken,
I know where you're going.
but he could only say it with a SH instead of a CH.
Mhm.
So if I wanted some chicken, that's what I asked for. If I was wondering if we were going to church, that's the way that went. So we get to first grade. So I get my teacher. Her name is Mrs. Chittum.
Stop it.
No, I'm serious. CHITTUM. So the first couple of times it goes like this.
Oh dear.
I literally raise my hand. Yes, Mrs. And I say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
All the kids just like they look,
Oh
and
dear.
she had patience. She knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
Apparently, this may have happened before. I don't know.
That's funny.
After about the third time, she says, Billy, she goes, you can call me Ruth.
Oh, bless her little heart. That was very sweet of her to do. My brother, when he was little, couldn't.
Right.
He had a speech impediment. My brother
Okay.
Jimmy.
Right.
And so he'd get excited. He'd go to $6 man instead of $6 million man. He could not.
$6
He
man.
Six
could
$6
not
man.
pronounce his T's. He
Okay.
replaced them with F. Now, with that in
Oh,
mind,
no. Okay.
he wanted to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken one night,
Okay.
and he asked my mom if we could do that.
Oh no.
My
Yeah.
mom went, "What?" I mean, she was flipping out, and she went, "Jimmy,
That's
have
not
to
right.
practice this."
Yeah, we're going to have to get it right.
It was not. It was
Oh, man.
not pretty. But to tell you about the chitting of potatoes, quick for those who are wanting to do
Well,
this.
Perrin was asking where you got your seeds, but you don't
I
use
don't.
seeds.
I don't.
You
Here's-
buy potatoes.
But here's the thing:
Mhm.
you would think that you could go to the store and just buy potatoes. You cannot. Here's why: you have to, you can, but you've got to buy organic ones because
Oh.
the ones that you get from the grocery
Mhm.
store are treated. It'll just say potatoes, ingredients potatoes.
Yeah.
But they treat these potatoes with something that prohibits them from sprouting, so they last longer in your pantry.
I've had sprouts in my pantry
Oh.
before, and they weren't organic.
Yeah, and you will, because every
Interesting.
now and then you'll find some that haven't been treated fully.
Mhm.
But if you buy organic potatoes, which is what I've done, I bought Yukon Gold and Russets, and I've got them sitting in my windowsill
Mhm.
in an egg crate, just sitting up, and all those little things are just
Okay.
going crazy. And I'm getting ready to plant them.
You cut them in pieces.
You can cut them in pieces,
And
or
then
you
you can have
plant
more.
them whole.
Right.
Yes, but it saves you money if you cut them in pieces. But when you do that,
Mhm.
you have to let them scab over,
Uh-huh.
dry up,
Right.
and better yet, when you cut it, dip it in cinnamon
Mhm.
and then let it sit there, because the cinnamon is an antibacterial and
Hmm.
antifungal and anti-mold. So it
Really?
will not
Interesting.
mold and stuff, and it'll keep it from
Okay.
doing that. And then once it dries up, you can plant them.
How about
Huh.
that?
Plant them with the sprouts up.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty
Huh.
cool.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Man.
So anyway, yeah, that's your gardening moment. For the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
My friend we used to have to go in her garden and
Yeah.
dig up potatoes.
That's fun.
hmm
It is
Well-
fun. You don't know what you're going to get.
No, you don't.
So
Well, tell
they'll-
Jimmy
You'll
next
pull it up
time.
and it's like, got a bunch of them on there.
I know.
exactly.
Tell Jimmy next time he wants to go get some chicken, just to give me a call.
I will do that.
We know where we're heading.
I will. Yes, I do. All right. Oh, and it was really
Yeah.
interesting too when then the fire truck would go.
Yes,
by.
I was gonna say.
Oh no.
Yeah. 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 Because
Mhm.
they were coming to like a fire
Right.
alarm.
Oh,
And
no.
It was
Mhm.
the drill at school where everybody had to go outside.
Mhm.
Oh,
and everything. And he
no.
goes, look, there's the fire, bleep. And it's like, oh, good God. Okay, yeah. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's
Mhm.
cute.
Okay, on that.
That's cute.
Yep. Well,
Things we can get away with when we're 5.
Karen refers to them as seeding potatoes.
Seeding potatoes.
Okay.
Yes, and you can buy seeding potatoes, but guess what? No. Yes, there are Easter carrots, and I'll tell you why. Well, not this year. I still have the ones that I'm still eating from my fall
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
thing, but I just
Harvest.
planted. Yes, thank you. I just my manager. I just planted like 200 and something carrots.
Right.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, 200 and something carrots. the
That's
other
a
day.
I
lot
don't
of
eat that many
carrots.
carrots in a
They
year.
are so good. They're so good. They taste so much better than anything at the store. So
Mm.
yes.
What
So
a hoot.
yeah. Okay. And on that, I really am good.
All right. Good to
Okay,
see you, Shelly.
bye-bye.
Toodle.
Bye. There goes Shelly. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shelly has left the building. No, just kidding.
Boom.
All right. So Tammy said that she has a portable toilet that Bub fixed her.
Oh, really? Okay.
Pink clothes bucket, pink pool noodle, and a tall garbage bag. I've heard that. I
Okay.
actually did it a different way, but it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a container that would also get poured outside. And then there was a. All right, you live in Virginia. If you ever go to the ABC store, those nice black bags that they have.
Okay.
I mean, they're like really strong plastic bags, and
Mm-hmm.
they work really well. Now, back in the days when I could wear a 2-2 instead of a 4-4, I
Yeah.
could actually like put them kind of over my buttocks, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
with the little handles, and it fit perfectly.
For real.
So it was very nice to be able to sit on the edge of the bathtub. That's
oh, I see what
did
you're
what
doing.
I had to do. I sat on the edge of the bathtub with my feet actually on the floor and my buttocks over the bathtub
Right.
with the bag over the buttocks.
Okay.
And that's how I did my business. And then I would tie it like I did a doggy bag and stick it in the trash.
I'll be dang.
Yeah, it was.
Well, what do
just-
you
it-
know?
It worked really, really well.
Well, that's kind of cool.
So
Thanks, ABC Store.
because the long, like the trash bags.
Yeah.
Think about it. You don't want it sitting there. You're going to go through a lot of trash bags.
Mm,
And if you have the ABC bags, they work well.
okay.
So next time you go to an ABC store in Virginia, make sure you keep the bags because you never know.
Good point.
But yeah, it was. We were like that for about 3 months.
3
Mhm.
months.
It was 3 months.
That's crazy.
Before they fight. Well, because it was winter.
Oh,
It started
okay.
in the end of January and went through. I think it finally came back. Actually, it might not have been 3 months. Maybe it was. I don't remember. But I remember I posted on Facebook. I took a picture of the toilet with water in it. And I'm like, this is the most beautiful sight ever.
Oh, that's funny. Going back a couple of topics, Victoria's coming back with another comment about the JFK Jr.
Mhm.
love story
mhm,
movies
mhm.
or series.
Serious.
She says that out of all the real interviews that she had watched that concerned JFK Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
okay, he was more confident and his wife was very shy. I
Mhm.
remember that too.
Mm-hmm.
And she says in the movie it's the exact opposite.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
maybe
weird.
Daryl Hannah's got a leg to stand on there.
Maybe she has a valid point.
You know,
Yeah,
possibly.
exactly. You're welcome, Tammy. Yeah, seriously,
hmm
they're great. They work perfect. Just
That's
make sure it
cool.
doesn't have any holes in it.
Isn't it amazing how resourceful we can be?
I'm telling you. But I
me
was so
figure this
happy to
out.
have running water again. And
Right.
I've always, because we couldn't even, you couldn't flush the toilets. You couldn't let water go down the drain or it would come back out into the house
oh,
because it was clogged.
yes.
And they didn't realize that's what they thought somehow the drain field,
Mhm.
that something had broken something
Oh,
and it
no.
wasn't like leaving the tank, but it was actually, there was a clog from the tank into the house.
Okay.
Finally, somebody came out and blew it out for us. And it's like, yes,
Nice.
water. It was great. But yeah, we were resourceful. Like I said, we took a bucket and would scoop the water out of the bathtub after we showered. And we just used the facility the way, back in the day, my mom, when she was a little girl, she did not have inside running water when she was really little. Or I should not say that. They had inside running water, but they did not have toilet. They did
Okay.
not have septic, whatever. So she remembers So they didn't have to get up and run out to the outhouse in the middle of the night,
Right.
having a what they called a slop bucket with a lid next to her bed. And it
Mhm.
was a pot, and that's what they would use. And in the morning, they would pour it out.
Pour it out.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yep.
Man, oh man.
Back in the day.
Man.
I even had a cousin when I was, my cousin that was a boy in that family, he passed away.
Right.
But the girl, she's still alive. When they were growing, when I was 12, 10,
Yeah.
I would go over to their house and they still used an outhouse. They did not
That's
have
funny.
plumbing inside. They had
Yeah.
water,
Right.
but they did not have like plumbing, so to speak.
Yeah. We had we lived the town I grew up in,
Stanton.
Stanton. It already had water. It had the water
Mhm.
system, so it was easier for people to do the indoor plumbing and everything.
Mhm.
A lot easier, and the houses were being built with that and in mind and stuff by the time I was born. But we would go back to like my mom's home place and my grandma's home place, little town up in the mountains near Luray,
Leroy.
Shenandoah, and Elkton. Those little
Yep,
towns
yep.
in that part of the Shenandoah Valley. And a lot of our relatives, when I was a little kid, still had outhouses. And that's just kind of crazily
Mhm.
the way it was as late as the mid to late 1960s.
Well,
How about that?
this was
Mhm.
1970s and
Yeah,
the
'cause-
80s.
Yeah, oh, really?
My cousin still had an outhouse.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm. Yeah. Slop jar. Okay, yes, it was a slop pot. My mom's was a slop pot.
Slop pot, slop
Yep,
jar.
it was called a
Okay.
slop jar. My mom
Okay.
called them a slop pot. But yeah, it's just I mean, it's,
Yeah.
when you think about it, how blessed we are to have running water,
Yeah,
To
you're
have-
right.
a bathroom.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Once I got stung on my head by a wasp in my bathroom. No way.
Ooh.
Oh, that had to hurt. I hate.
Oh, God.
We were talking about that. What is the purpose of a gnat? We were.
Here we go.
Remember that?
I don't know.
What is the purpose of a wasp? They have no purpose. Like zero.
We need a purpose dictionary so we can look
Yeah.
this
What is
stuff
the
up.
purpose of it? What? Well, you know what? I'm going to ask.
Well, sometimes we spend our whole lives trying to figure out what our purpose is.
What is the purpose
we're
of a
human.
wasp?
And we're human.
All right. Wasps are vital ecological agents that act as primary pest controllers, pollinator alternatives, and top tier predators.
Okay.
They protect crops by consuming large volumes of agricultural pests like aphids, caterpillars,
Right.
and beetles. I
Okay.
did not realize that. Additionally, they pollinate plants, aid in decomposition, and serve as food for birds and spiders. I have okay, sure, all right. I apologize, Mr. Wasp. I thoroughly apologize. I must have brought the wasp in. You probably did. It might have. Now
Ooh. Maybe the wasp brought itself inside.
it could. When you open the door, it could have flown in. You
It
never
could've,
know.
Yeah.
Now back in the day, my mom found something. I forgot what it was, but my mom would hang clothes on the clothesline.
Mm-hmm.
And she would bring them in the basket and everything else. And then she'd shake them out, like if it was towels, she would fluff in the dryer.
Right.
So they weren't that crunchy, whatever. But she was like doing something to fold something.
Yeah.
And this bug, I don't remember what it was, went and it freaked her out. So,
Wow.
and then of course, when you grew up on well water, which in the different places I lived, I had city water, so to speak,
Yeah.
or town water, but a lot of my life was well water. When there's a storm coming, what do? You fill up the bathtub
Mhm.
because
Be prepared.
because you might not have running water, you can still flush a toilet by scooping the water out of the toilet or out of the bathtub
Putting it in a
and
tank.
pouring it down. No, just pour it directly into the bowl. It only goes
Oh.
so high and then it'll drain. It'll
Oh,
flush.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's amazing the things you learn how to do without. But when you don't have a modern convenience,
Yeah.
let me tell you, it's different. It's interesting.
Hard to believe.
Everybody, when I was telling them that, we couldn't use the bathroom. We could use the bathroom, but not in the toilet. Why aren't you staying in a hotel? I couldn't do that. Why aren't you staying in a hotel? Because I can, it's
Yeah.
when you go camping, if there's no bathhouse,
What do you do?
what do you do if you're in a tent?
Go to
if
a
you don't have a
hotel.
motorhome,
Go to a hotel.
go to a hotel, glamp it.
That's right.
Glamp it, glamp it, glamp
All
it.
right, we're less than a minute away from Cindy's jokes of the
Mhm.
day, the killer workday
And I have
kickoff.
'em.
That's all coming up, and we'll have a little less than 10 minutes to chat the rest of this one off before everybody gets their day going.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for joining us. We do appreciate it. It's a lot of fun.
And today's proof. You never know what we're going to talk about. We haven't really talked about food though, other than the ice cream cones.
Potatoes. Mike's up.
These aren't just your favorite songs, they're your radio's favorites too.
The legends of pop, rock, and soul. 102.5, The Shark.
Your station for the killer hits 102.5 The Shark. It is 8:51. Still to come. Stick around. We got the killer workday kickoff on the way, and we've got Cindy's jokes of the day. But right now we have your Shark forecast.
We have some sunshine today, high 54. Clear tonight down to 40, mostly sunny tomorrow, and 64.
All right, right now we have 41 in Grandy, 40 in Camden, 44 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
Not to brag, but I made 6 figures last year.
No way.
I was also named the worst employee at the toy factory. So back when we were all quarantining, remember those days?
Yeah, I do.
I was only able to tell inside jokes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Good.
Now, if you're feeling depressed,
Mm-hmm.
try drinking a gallon of water before you go to sleep.
Okay.
It'll give you a reason to get out of bed in the morning.
Or in the middle of the night.
Kids buckled, coffee in the holder. You're rolling out like a champ until the car does that little wobble. Now you're thinking, is this tire safe? That's why there's Colony Tire, built for moments just like
Not
this.
hearing
And right
anything.
now, buy 3 select
that was-
Falcon
no, your
passenger
microphone,
or
it was
light truck
weird, and
tires
here
and
it
get the
is
4th
loud.
tire free. Or buy 1 tire and get the
It was
2nd
weird,
tire
you were
half
talking,
off.
and your
Colony
sound
Tire,
kind of-
always close when you
and
need
it was
them
like-
most. Visit colonytire.com
It was,
or stop by
staticky,
today.
sort
Conditions
of.
apply.
I couldn't
See
get
store
it
for
to
details.
And then, well, no, but you just said, no, I'm saying
On the
way
rugged
you
and
said
unforgiving
something.
Outer
Kind of-
Banks, hunters and
kind of-
hardcore outdoorsmen know
when
there's
you
only
first
one
started.
place to gear up.
And then all of a sudden
Red's
you got
Carolina
It
Outfitters.
was like
Serving
weird,
locals and
and you
visitors
touched
since
me. You
1994.
were just
Red's
talking,
is your
also.
Outer Banks
It's just-
hunting
yeah,
headquarters. From
your
waders
microphone's
and cold weather
totally
gear to firearms, knives,
got
and
an
survival
issue.
supplies, Red's has what you need when you need
Yeah,
it. They're
so
the
much
only
louder than
federal
you guys.
firearms and
I
NFA licensed
agree
dealer
with
on the
you,
beach.
Karen.
Celebrate
I had my
freedom.
headphones on.
Unleash your wild side.
Oh, I'm
Milepost 4
sorry.
1/4 in Kitty Hawk. Red's
Morning, Tom.
CarolinaOutfitters.com.
Come see my pop-up at Red's.
we got?
Live free, stay wild.
I'm
Dollar
sorry.
Saver guy with this week's OBX Dollar Saver
no,
half
I'm
price
hearing
deal
what
of the
you're
week.
saying,
Off
Karen.
to
I
a
don't know why.
great
We're gonna have to
restaurant for
record
you
the show.
and at half price.
Yeah,
For
right.
up to Simply
I don't know
Southern
how we
Kitchen
can
in
record it.
Harbinger,
This- we don't have
$15
to
certificate good as Simply Southern
Did
Kitchen.
you say
Grab it
cassette?
for half price,
Yeah, you put it in the
$7.50.
radio
Well, you can do it
It's on
though.
sale right now
You're right.
online.
That way we're not streaming. It's coming from the radio.
OBXDollarSaver.com. That's the letters OBX
You're hearing the commercial.
Dollar Saver.
Sorry about that. There you go.
Not anymore, right?
Yep.
See, you did it again. You went.
Evidence.
Okay.
You can just push
I
it.
was over here just as. No. When we're trying to get the microphones working, I was going very, very.
Were you?
I
No,
had-
they were working.
No, they weren't.
I heard you as soon as you opened your. I could hear you.
Yeah, but the 20 seconds
Stop
before
commercial
that,
can hear you. What?
I don't know.
Can you hear the?
You shouldn't be able to hear a commercial. I don't think.
Are you hearing a commercial, Perrin? I'm thinking she said can't hear you.
I don't know. Maybe she's still
I
talking
don't
about the
know.
first comment that she made.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry to bore you guys with this. It's a little bit frustrating, as you can tell, and my
Yes.
apologies for that. But it's that we strive to do a good job, and it's nobody's fault. It's just it's just what it is. We have to tweak it and work with it, and make it better. So, anyway,
All right. She said can't hear you because the commercial is too loud.
okay.
Okay.
All right. That's evidently when the commercial was coming through. It over.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. See, these are little bugs that we have to work out, so to speak.
Just
These,
little ones.
these are the gremlins that we have to kick out of the studio.
Mhm.
But no, we do need to figure some things out. There's little different things. Like sometimes the microphone
Yeah.
Like I was talking when Bill started talking. Literally, he sounded kind of distorted,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden he was clear, but
Right.
he was really loud,
Right.
and it's just little weird things.
That's right, Garrett. Make it work. Make it
Yeah,
work.
Not now. Okay, you can't hear it now. Okay,
Does anybody have a hammer?
hammer and duct tape, woman's best friend.
That's funny. Oh, my
Yeah, never
goodness.
leave home without hammer and duct tape.
I bet you have some in your backpack, don't you?
No, I
You
don't.
don't?
I have it in the in that little toolbox over there. Hammer.
Okay.
I don't have duct tape though.
All right. We've got to have some duct tape around here somewhere.
Oh, there's duct tape. I know where it is. I've seen it.
Really? Okay.
I
So
just
we
vibrated
have
for some reason.
All right.
And I
Cool.
don't know why. Oh, commercials are running after your last 102.5. Stop. Cut inset. Okay. Okay. Glenn could hear the commercials too. Okay. That's our TV guy. Thank you, Glenn. We appreciate that.
Yep. All right.
Appreciate
We're having button difficulties, but that's okay.
Something's got to give.
Something has happened.
Yep.
So sorry about that, guys.
Yep.
Anyway.
We apologize.
Okay.
All right. What am I going to have for lunch? Oh, I still have my chicken salad with dill chips.
You're planning lunch.
I am. Well, it's kind of more.
Right.
Well, yeah, I guess it's lunch.
Yeah.
Most people are thinking, what am I having for breakfast? I'm thinking, ooh, chicken salad and pickles for lunch.
I had no leftovers to bring. Everything got scarfed up.
So what are you planning on having?
I'm going to have to go to the store, which is an opportunity, I think.
To have what?
Something good for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something good.
Too
Or
yeah,
something
well,
good for you.
yeah, just because you have diet restrictions doesn't mean that the rest of the people in your house
Have to suffer. and
have to
eat
suffer
crap with
too.
you.
So they eat all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes the stuff that's left over is the stuff, well, obviously I'm not eating.
Okay. Parents said we could not understand what you were saying because it was playing and really loud.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That would make perfect sense, though.
We
We have
apologize.
two different pieces of audio
Uh-huh. And it was louder
trying
than we
for
were.
the same thing. Yeah.
And it was louder than we were.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Now, can you guys hear me okay when I sit back here and talk? Just curious. That's another question I have to ask. Because my microphone, if I pull it closer to me, if I sit up where my microphone is, I feel like my head is so much bigger than it is.
Right, right.
And I feel like it's misproportioned, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
or unproportioned or whatever. It's not proportioned correctly. So that's why I sit back here. But I feel like if I'm not, or if I do sit back here, can you hear me as well? That's what I need to know.
Okay.
If not, I got to get another spring, pull this a little closer to me, or push the computer back a little further,
Right.
which I could do. Yeah, I could probably go back another couple inches, and that would help because that would bring me to here, and then my head wouldn't be as big. Yes, clearly, Cindy. Okay, perfect.
And
Salad.
parent just says salad.
I
She's still thinking lunch.
love salad. I could eat salad every day. I love salad.
It would have to have some protein on it if I had to have it every day. Obviously, you'd have to mix some stuff up with it.
I didn't. Oh, I had chicken or I had ham.
Okay.
I stopped by. There's a. Oh, only have like a minute left.
All right.
There's a little restaurant in Mania that has a little salad bar, little tiny salad bar, but it was just enough.
Right.
It was just enough, and they had like little chunks of ham, and they had bacon on whatever bacon bits, real bacon bits. So that's what I had beets. I love beets, pickled beets. They're so good. But yeah. So that's
I
what
love
had.
beets from my head
Well-
down to my feet.
Well, beets are supposed to be good for you. They're supposed
Yeah,
to be
they
good for your
are.
heart.
They are definitely.
I sound okay. I do sound better when I'm closer to the mic. I'm gonna have
Okay.
to push my computer back for tomorrow then.
All right. Very good.
So that's
All right.
according to Glenn, the TV man.
You guys have a great day. We will
Stay
talk to you
safe.
tomorrow. It'll be Friday.
Be
Foy,
kind, have a blessed
we'll have some best
day.
bets for you.
Yep. I'll see if I can find anything exciting. I don't know if there is anything exciting, but we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Adios. Bye bye.